Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my April custom palette. I'm going to show you which shades I picked, my inspiration, and then I'm going to create the look that you see right here. Oh, I'll also be doing swatches and stuff, of course. I started this series at the beginning of the year and I've been having so much fun with it, and I've been loving seeing your inspiration too for your custom monthly palette. Some of you have been making your own and tagging me, and I love seeing them. So please do it again if you create an April one. I would love to see it. I literally cannot believe we're already in April. That is just wild to me. I feel like this year is simultaneously going by really slow, but also really fast, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Before we get into the video, let me just give you my accessory details. These little spider earrings are from Undoubtedly Mad on Etsy, and this ring is from Etta Love. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my April custom palette. All right, first things first, let me pull up my Pinterest so I can show you my kind of mood board for April. So these are kind of the vibes I was feeling. Very moody tones. Oh, one of my pictures is gone. Very moody tones, purpley, bluey, smokiness. That's kind of what I was vibing with for April. So my vision with this palette is I knew for some reason I was really drawn to blues and purples right now. And I really, as I was looking at pictures and creating my mood board, I got really inspired by like the whole, I don't know, kind of April showers, thunderstorms, moonlight, magical times, new seasons are blooming. I don't know. I just got really inspired by the enchantment of it all. So that's why I kind of went with this vibe. That's kind of how I ended up here. I feel like I kind of went down a few different roads to get to this point, but I'm really happy with the overall theme and I'm so excited to show it to you. And this is what I came up with. I'm calling her the Moon Magick Palette and I love it. I think it is so cute. There are just so many fun shades in here. I love the blues with the purples, so many shifty shadows. I ended up deciding to go with a 10 pan this time. I was gonna do another 9 pan, but then I just decided I really wanted a 4th matte because at first I only had 3 and I could not decide which of these shimmers to get rid of. So I was like, you know what, let me do a 10 pan because I didn't really want a 12. So that's how I came up with this. I love it. I think it is so cute. I'm so excited about it and I can't wait to break it down and show you everything that I used, and then I will be getting into showing you how I created this look. I'm just gonna kind of swatch everything one at a time, and then I will do a close-up of all my swatches at the end. First up is Piece of Cake from Colourpop. Don't know if this is still available. I'm not sure how many of Colourpop's singles from back in the day are still available, but I love this shade. It's such a pretty kind of cornflower blue color. It is quite cute. There we have it right there. It is so pretty. I knew I wanted kind of like that moody but light shade going on. Next up, we have X-Ray from Terra Moons. There's actually a lot of Terra Moons shadows in this one. I did not do that intentionally. I guess it just, I have a lot of Terra Moons shadows that captured my vibe this month. This is such a pretty color. It kind of shifts bright aqua into like kind of a purpley pink. It is so pretty and so ethereal. I love. Next is Call Me from Terra Moons. I usually like to have a highlighty shade in my custom palettes, and that is what this one is for me. It's mostly just a shiny white, but I feel like it has the most subtle, almost blue undertone. Very subtle, but I think it complements really nicely. Next is UFO from Terra Moons. This is such a pretty color. My goodness, it is so rich and so pretty. The most gorgeous kind of pinky purple shift. It is so rich and metallic and amazing. I love it so much. I knew I wanted this palette to be very blue focused, but I really wanted that addition of the purpley pink. Next is my second matte, our 5th shade. This is 143 from Colourpop. Again, I really wanted to play with kind of that warm purpliness, kind of has almost a pinky like blend to it, but it's still very much purple. I think it complements the purples that I chose really nicely, but it also looks really good alongside of the blues. Next up, number 6, our 3rd matte. This is Breaching from Menagerie. This used to be in the Whale Song palette, which is discontinued, but it is available as a single. I double checked on that. I love having at least 1 or 2 really dark mattes in a palette, so I definitely wanted this to go along with that purpley shade that I picked. That dark, dark blue is just everything. It is so pigmented and so pretty, and it's just a necessary thing for this palette. Next is Nocturnal from Cleona. This is one of their duochromes, and this is so rich and beautiful. It has such a beautiful kind of indigo shift to it. Very rich, Very deep, very just absolutely delicious. Next is also from Clionadh. This is the shade Elixir. I knew I wanted kind of a grayish tone to go with this palette to really play on that moody vibe, and I thought this was a really good one because it's just such a unique shade of almost taupey, dingy silver. I don't know how to explain it. It's a very unique color, but I think it adds a little something special to this color story. Last shimmer, number 9, is going to be Moontide from Terra Moons. This is the first shade that I knew had to be in this palette. It is just everything. It is so sparkly, so shifty and magical. It goes from purple to blue. It almost has a silvery flash through it. It is such a special shade. It is so wet looking. I love that color. And finally, last matte, last shade in the palette. This is Starcatcher from Terra Moons. It's a really dark purple with little sparkles in it, actually. It's quite lovely. Again, like I said before, I really like having some darker mattes in a palette, so I just felt like having a really dark purple and a really dark blue would complement really nicely. And I just really like how all of this came together. So the shadows in order are Piece of Cake from Colourpop, X-Ray from Terra Moons, Call Me from Terra Moons, UFO from Terra Moons, 143 from Colourpop, Breaching from Menagerie, Nocturnal from Clionadh, Elixir from Clionadh, Moontide from Terra Moons, and Starcatcher from Terra Moons. I think it is such a beautiful color story. I'm so happy with it, and I'm really excited to just show you how I play with it, how I created this look. I will have an Instagram video / TikTok coming with this palette sometime in April. Not sure when, but it'll happen at some point, so there'll be an additional look. And again, I would love to see your custom palettes if you end up doing one for yourself. Let's go ahead and just get into the tutorial. All right, we're going to play with my custom Moon Magick palette. I'm gonna prime first with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. Oh, Canade, there goes her tail already. Just gonna smear this on and blend it out and then start going to town. I kid you not, she literally was not here 10 seconds ago. It's like as soon as she knew I was about to hit the record button, that's when she ran in here and went crazy. I think I wanna start with 143 from Colourpop. I'm gonna take this Spectrum B06 brush, and I wanna focus this in the front little corner of my crease. And then I'm gonna do the blues and stuff out here. So I want this to be kind of my pop of purple. I hope you're doing well today. I'm getting ready for work. It is one of those days where I did not want to leave my bed, but you know, it is what it is. Next, I'm gonna take Breaching from Menagerie. I'm gonna take my Blend Bunny Cosmetics B1 brush, and I'm gonna tuck this in the outer corner, kind of like that. And I'm gonna use another shade to help blend it out, but I don't wanna take this out too far because this is incredibly pigmented. Let me just tell you. And I'm also going to run this along the outer part of my lower lash line. And then to blend it out, I want to take Piece of Cake from Colourpop, kind of like closer to a cornflower blue color. This is just a fluffy brush from e.l.f. It's from the old J. Kissa collab. And I'm just gonna very lightly, little bits at a time, just start swirling along the edge of this blue to get it nice and diffused. Not necessarily trying to like wing it out and blow it out a crazy amount. I just kind of want it just tucked and blended in this general area. Kind of, sort of, something like that. All right, moving on to the lid. I'm gonna take my NYX Glitter Primer first because I use it with every shimmer ever. I'm just gonna take a little bloop of that on just a flat brush, and I'm going to smear it on the lid. And then I'm just going to kind of pretend to carve out where I want my half cut crease to go. For my eye shape, I prefer to go slightly above my natural crease and just follow the roundness of my eye. And then just kind of stopping it where the blues are really deepening up in the outer corner. So basically I want to use X-Ray from Terra Moons faded into Moontide from Terra Moons. I think it's going to be a lovely combination of colors. So I'm going to take X-Ray first, and I'm just taking it on that same sticky brush and then following where I initially placed my cut. I really want that effect of the darker blue fading into this very glowy, bluey purple kind of situation. And then I'm going to place it in the front corner of my eye and just slowly build it up and just kind of connect the dots so that I have kind of an upper diagonal of the lighter color, just so then it can fade into the darker color in the bottom corner. That color is so pretty. Just flipping that brush over to the clean side, I have some Moontide now, and that is gonna go in this bottom section of my lid. Oh, that color is so pretty. It's such a wet looking shadow. I love it. And I'm just kind of feathering it up towards the lighter color. And then just kind of flipping my brush between both sides just to merge the seam where they meet. Moving on, I want to take UFO now from Terra Moons. Just want to kind of smush this on the lower lash line. Just to add another kind of pop of purpliness. I think it'll add some extra interest and spice to the look. And last but not least, I'm going to take Call Me from Terra Moons. And that is, of course, going to be my inner corner highlights. Just going to plop it on and add that little pop of brightness. I'm loving this. I think it is such a pretty combination of colors. My lids look so wet. Yeah, let me just finish up this look. I'm going to throw on my lashes and eye pencil and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, here's the final look. I think it's so cute. I love these blues. I love the pops of pinky purple. I think it is so much fun. My lids look so wet and I love it. The eye pencil I paired with this is Piggy from Colourpop. I just thought it would bring forth the purpley pinky tones. My lashes are Annoying from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, and on my lips I put the Heart On lip pencil from Colourpop all over with the Lucid Dreams So Glassy lip gloss on top. So yeah, this is my look with my custom April palette. I hope you like it. Let's zoom out and finish up this video. All right, that is my look playing with my custom Moon Magick Palette. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm so excited about this. I just think it is such a delicious color story. I love how it all came together. I'm so excited about this one. I don't even know what my favorite color story I've created so far is. Honestly, it might either be this one or January's. I was really excited about January's. But yeah, this is my look. This is my palette. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about my color story, my theme. I would love to chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me some like moon emojis. I feel like that's the most appropriate for this palette theme. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.